Hi everyone, welcome back to Phantom Brigade. Since last time, we have actually captured another province. I was going to kind of avoid capturing provinces, and then I remembered that in order to upgrade my workshop level, that's exactly what I have to do. And I kind of got into a quest chain down here. I've tried to save some villagers, then we had to go off and attack the base they were in, and then we had to bring them back, and then we got ambushed, and all sorts of things went on. We found another market, so we got some more gear, and we ended up just taking the whole province. So we now have a level 8 province, which means we can get level 8 gear, which is starting to become kind of powerful. Like, the assault rifle base that you get isn't bad at all. The only downside is that as far as I can tell, I still only ever get the base mech designs, which aren't that interesting, and I can't get anything beyond basic gear. So they definitely need to implement some sort of blueprint or reverse engineering system into the campaign to make the workshop useful. I would much rather that I had to reverse engineer any parts I salvaged and then make them myself, and that it took time to do that within the game, than the current way, which is just fight, salvage, bolt on the enemy parts onto your mechs and keep going. So we'll see if anything like that comes in the future. And again, it would also need to go along with the idea that there needs to be some sort of pushback from the enemy, from the occupying forces, because at the moment, once you capture something, like, there's no one doing any fighting over any of these settlements. Like, even the ones where I've left like a camp, they don't do anything about the fact that these people are rebelling against them. So yeah, like the biggest part of the game that needs work is definitely the campaign system. Like, the combat and the fights are great, but the campaign is so very shallow. Okay, so we get another village raid. So these fights can be quite tricky. Oh, which one is it? It's this one, I think. This is the new one on the map. So we'll go ahead and do this. I was going to attack this mine site and see what I got from that, but let's do this village raid. No, don't take the town. These random events on the map will also spawn a little too often. But let's go in here. And while we're here, let's have a quick look at our units before we go in. So, squad leader, Storm's Herald. Now carrying around the biggest shield you have ever seen. It's the size of the mech itself. It's absolutely bonkers, but we've got to the point where enemy volleys can just take off an arm at this point if I miscalculate where they're coming from and things. So even though we're up to level 7 with our mechs, the enemy is definitely getting stronger. So I've added a shield to this mech rather than a second weapon. Hell's Daughter is currently not on the roster. Haven't been able to upgrade the weapon or the mech that well. Even though the rating is up to an 8.4, the gun just kind of doesn't really do enough damage at the moment. So we're waiting till we get a better machine gun, or I might just equip an assault rifle on there, because the assault rifles are getting kind of powerful and they have a much shorter fire duration. Shadow's Blade is our highest rated mech. This guy is a lot of fun to play with now. I did have a really big sword as my primary weapon, but unfortunately it got destroyed. And they need to do a little bit of... He will be carrying this in the game itself, I think, in his other hand. But yeah, they need to... If it's not implemented, this must be a known bug where... Because if you have two single-handed ranged weapons, they automatically carry both. It makes no sense that they wouldn't be the same with two combat weapons. But we'll see him in action. Still pretty fast. Decent integrity, not much barrier, but he runs around and just beats things down with his swords. Missile launcher has reduced himself down to 1 missile launcher now. I did manage to get a couple of level 10 missile launchers. One got destroyed, but we now have a 7-shot missile launcher. We do have a couple of other parts. We've got a cluster level 10 in reserve just in case, and this was what got upgraded from. So we've got a couple of parts. Most of these came from the fact that I found another market, which do seem to be the best way for me to get the top level gear for sure. Which is quite nice because I get 1 or 2 pieces of really good gear from that, rather than the constant supply if I had a higher number in the code for how easy it is to get parts from the battles. And then we have our sniper here, who is actually very useful for trying to keep parts of mechs alive. He's pretty good at hitting the main body of a mech if you line him up from the front or back. So that's our mechs as they are. So we'll head back to the briefing and you'll see that we're taking missiles, sniper, close combat, and our shield and marksman rifle into this fight. So let's go do it. It says it's very hard, so this might go very badly. This is the hardest level of fight I can take on, and the enemy level are going to be 11 compared to my 7 through 9. So this could go very, very badly for me. The other thing that makes a big difference as you get up the levels, because the weapons are all doing a huge amount more damage, cover gets destroyed far faster. So hiding behind buildings and things, the building may cover you from the first couple of shots, but then it will just disintegrate and leave you standing out in the open. So if there's multiple enemies shooting at you through a building, generally you're still going to end up getting shot now, which is very different to the early part of the game. So let's have a look. Okay, so there's no reinforcements, but they do have 5 units on the field. We have an autocannon tank, looks like 2 of those, 2 autocannon tanks, and then a dual missile launcher. Let's have a look at this guy. So he's got either a single or a rapid fire, so that's 1 to 3 shots I would say on his right hand, and then a cluster on his left hand. And the next guy, where are you standing? Let's deselect. Oops. And who we got over here? So heavy shotgun and shield. Looks like possibly two heavy shotgun. Yeah, so 2 heavy shotgun with shields. And these are the upgraded. This is the most recent type of mech body that I've come in contact with. So these guys are looking pretty tough. We have 1100 points plus a 200 point barrier on the main part of the body, and then that's nearly 1,000 points of shield and over 400 on each arm, with barriers on each part as well. In this guy, yeah, the same. So they all have slight barriers, but then decent amounts of integrity. All right, so let us get into this. Where are they all going? So 3 of them are the 2 shotgun guys and both tanks just coming straight for us. And then Mr. Missile Launcher is actually flanking. So let's take you. Get you down behind this hill, because you really can't take a hit. Get you over here. He's shooting at you. So we've got missile. Looks like a single missile, judging by the spread. So we should be able to block that. And then put some shots in. See what else we got first of all. Looks like a long range of a scatter on the tank. Okay, so we can run you probably out over here. Actually, maybe we just take a shot first. Okay, looks good. And we can move you out to this side. A second shot. We could go right into him. You're just coming back here. Let's try and get... Where do I really want to put these? Probably into these tanks to begin with. There we go. So it's actually... This guy's taking the missile. Yeah, it's a long way away. So what I think I will actually do, let's see if we can't get you there. Get the missile to hit something in the way before it comes in. Alright, there we go. Let's watch this go. Missile coming in. Where's it going? Wait, is it coming for you? Oh, so their missile trooper is trying to take out my missile trooper. Okay. Time to move. Let me just go this way instead. Okay, we can just fire while we're moving. Let's go. You don't go very far. Let's go at you. He's probably going to miss those because he's moving. And then let's have some fun. It's a bit of a narrow gap. I'm not sure this is going to work. Which side are we on? We're on this side. Nope. On this side. Okay, so I can't actually get through to... make a melee attack on this guy, which is a little annoying. Maybe if... No? Okay. So we're going to have to go at someone else, I think, for now. I could potentially just set up for it. Okay, that'll be fun to watch at the very least. I can't tell who's shooting at. Who's shooting at you? It's that guy with a shotgun. Alright, so I'm going to make the assumption that everybody just wants to watch this. Okay, so he will hit that. So what damage did we do here? Okay, we chopped off his right arm. So we chopped off his weapon and he is ejecting, leaving his entire mech almost entirely intact because we took off his only weapon. And what blades are great for, if you can get them on the right side of the person, you get almost guarantee taking the arm off. And we've killed that pilot in action and we cracked this one. So we're probably very much, yeah, our heat is basically maxed at this point. So we're just going to come down the side and around here, hide ourselves from that other mech. Right. So missiles are now coming in right at the end at you. Okay, that's fine because we can do this. That's close enough. I'll do. And then over here, you are actually getting shot. Long range, but you are getting shot. And we'll take it here. Turn it around. Put more into him. Probably. Nope. Alright, you just carry on playing. Okay, so there's no one shooting at you, which is good news, because it means you can help out over this side. There we go. All the missiles. All the missiles. What happens down here? Missile point blank into my shield. Beautiful. Didn't even scratch it. So, oh, he's a super heavy mech. Okay. We won't be running into you then. Okay, a little confused as to what you plan to do next, since you don't seem to have a plan. You're just running up there. Oh, is this broken? Am I on minus seconds here? No? So sometimes the thing, for some reason, resets me to the beginning of the previous turn, and it becomes very difficult to plan. It's a bug. It hasn't happened for a while, so they may have fixed it. But we can definitely shoot this guy. Yeah, so if you see, he's moving before it's my turn. So I guess he's also firing at someone. He is. Alright, well, there's nothing I can do. He's on a different turn schedule than me. Yeah. Okay. I'm just going to stand here and shoot at him. So it's going to be really hard to figure out exactly what's going on. I think he's being shot at here. But it's not on my time frame, so it's hard to tell. But we can just keep running you over here. And we'll put shots into him as well. Did anything actually hit you? Doesn't look like it. I took more barrier damage. I need to just get away from this guy. He's surprisingly fast for a heavy mech. Okay, not entirely sure what's going on here now. The turn system has definitely broken this time. I have to wait until he comes and hits me. Wrong hand. Alright, well, that should kill it. Okay, this is going to be really weird watching this play out now, because they get to have their turn before I do. Just kind of a bit rubbish. That's not good up there. Okay, I did a whole ton of damage to this guy. Taken off one of his missile launchers. Okay, am I actually on my turns now? Looks like it. Are you firing or just not? Yeah, you are. Who are you shooting at? Okay, you're shooting straight back down the hill at him. Okay, is that everyone? If I get... What are you actually doing? Oh, you're fine. You're fine. How is this guy doing? Oh, he's more than fine. Okay. Well, the tank should be dead. Not quite. Well, that looks cool. Just do my mech in here. Missiles everywhere. Nice. Right, who are you shooting at? Okay, you shoot at him twice. Makes life pretty easy. Yeah. Push you. Get you out of there. This thing didn't... Oh, it's surrendering. That's good. Get you down here. Alright. Oh, it's so dead. It's so dead. Body. Who are you actually going to shoot at? Okay, perfect. So we might see what happens to a tank. Sorry, a tank. What happens to a house when you put a sniper rifle into it? We're just going to bring you down here. Ready for next turn. That's everyone. Okay. Okay, that's not quite what I was hoping for. I can't believe his gun survived. Oh. It won't be anymore. You out of there. You're fine. Yeah, okay. This is where dashing would be ideal, but hopefully... just running will be enough. But that may be goodbye sniper rifle. Hopefully I'm turning the right direction because I put my left arm into those missiles. We'll see. Okay. Let's have you shoot start if you can. That'll be before. Yeah. Alright. Let's watch you. Side. That might be the game. Yep. This one. Yep. Ejecting both. Got both their arms off. Right arm and then shield and left arm off that one. So they will be out at the end of the turn. And I just about got you out of the way. Just about. Alright, let's just execute this and watch them both eject. There we go. Double eject. Lots of kiting. Alright, so we have very intact. We get an Ajax shield. That's new. Not seen one of those before. And then 2 level 11 body parts. The second one we also left intact. We get another Ajax shield and 2 more body parts. That one we flat out destroyed. And then the 2 tanks we destroyed as well. So, yeah. Alright. Nice haul. Gonna have to hang around and salvage. We'll fix our mistake while we're here. And people have been kidnapped. Okay. This is how I end up capturing zones, because I end up on these quest chains. Alright. So I think it's going to be this one. I don't think it'll be the outpost. I really want to go and get that mine site. I want to see what you get from mine sites. And then we will have our first city battle. So... Alright, that'll be it for this episode. I'll finish off this quest chain, save these villagers. Probably take this mine as well, and then come back next episode and we will look at what the first city fight that we get looks like. And yeah, so we'll have some units to upgrade. So what did we get? Heavy. I think they're all going to be heavy. Right arm, two arms. One with regenerative plating and one with no plating. Okay, shield's pretty good. Is their mass lower than what I'm currently using? Is that why they're better? Yeah, maybe. And then we got, yeah, the one upper body. Okay, so we got a couple of arms. I might be able to fit them into somebody. Alright, looks good, looks good. Okay, so we have a plan for the next one. Not really much more I can do in terms of modding at the moment. So, on to the next. Alright guys, see you in the next one.